everybody, it's Rob Vegas checking in from you know which city and you know which country. If you can guess those and put a comment below, I'll make that the highlighted comment. What we're going to do is assemble a troop. It is August 2020, and that means, of course, it is Cobra Convergence 5. We still got a couple of days left on this baby, and it is rolling hot. So get on board with all the great Cobra content out there. There is a ton of it. Head on over to hcc788.com. There is still time to get involved. You know you want to. And get on to checking out all the wonderful Cobra creation content out there. There is a ton. Head over to Timmer, head over to G.I. Joburg. You know the guys, they're all awesome. Form BX, love it. Everything is fantastic this month, and it's all Cobra related. So if you're a Cobra fan, what a time to be alive. Of course, speaking of which, and keeping pretty cool, we're going to hit up the old Ice Viper. He is a snow troop. He drives a vehicle, but he's in a bit of disrepair. We are going to head and hit up his vehicle probably in a later episode, because right now he's in a real mess and he's not going to be much use driving his vehicle if he's in pieces. So let's head on over to the Rob Vegas Technology Center, which is where it's at, and get this troop assembled. Let's roll. Ice Viper. Here he is. And he looks like crap at the moment because he's fallen apart. He's got a really badly rusty screw. I was actually wrestling with this for quite a while. And I decided not to show it because it would have been even more boring than my YouTube content is on the best of days. So what we want to do is get him back together and get him ready to drive his icy truck thing that he does. You can see this is probably one of the worst rubber rots I've seen. Like, the black band has discolored. It looks bad. The poor bloke. I like this guy because he's got a cool helmet. So good times. He just wears his hat. Let's get him back together, which is why we're here at the Rob Vegas Technology Center. So you know what we're rolling with. It's the old O-rings from eBay, which seem to be doing a bang-up job thus far. So all we got to do is, of course, there's his arms, there's his legs, there's his head. Let's assemble this troop. And as regular viewers would appreciate, we go through the battle of the bands, which is, of course, getting the O-ring rubber band hooked onto the legs of the figure, which is like that. If you're not 100% down with that, and then of course we get the waist piece, and this is good news. We don't have a broken waist piece on the Ice Viper, and of course what we do is we just hook the precision screwdriver around the O-ring and pull it through the waist. So we get that there, because of course that's what's got to go onto the back piece, which is coming up right now. Here we go. What I do, as always, is I hook that O-ring around the peg. That's kind of where the screw goes through and holds the body together.
And there we go. That's a win. Now we just got to get this front part of the chest or torso or body on there, and this is where we can start getting the rest of the guy together. Now we got some arms. You just got to try and get them in there as best you can. Oh, yeah, I'm still not. I don't know how many videos I've done now, but I'm still not very good at it. We got the other side of the figure. We got another arm to get in there. So let's make it so as. There we go. We got a bit of a gap, enough for a peg, and oh, looks like he's gonna pop apart. No, he hasn't. Thank you, Ice Viper. Good job. All right. Well, he's ready for action. Well, no, he's not, because he needs his head. So let's do. Oh dear. Let's put his head in and see if that doesn't pop out first, and then we'll. Yep. No. Just because I can't remember the name of your vehicle doesn't mean you need to get all shirty. Well, at least all the bits are still here, so that's a win. There we go. So again, we sort of force open, well, not force, but just pry, I guess you could say would probably be a better word. Pry. No, his head's fallen. He's lost his head. Let's see if we can get you the no, he's being a real consumer resistor, this one. But yeah, I suppose that's what happens when you're in the snow for so long. It's all cold. His vehicle does have like real rad snowboards on it, which is pretty cool. Bloody hell. Alright, this one's. Yeah, again, if anyone out there at all has any information, like whatever it might be, about where these guys were originally assembled and how they went about it, I would just be absolutely fascinated to find out. Like if you've got some kind of original info on like how this all happened originally, because could you imagine like people like me just in a factory somewhere just going, bloody hell, I can't get this arm in, and like surely it wasn't like that. And there we go, the other arm's popped out again. I got one arm in, I got one arm out. No. Oh, this is it. Oh, yep. Head. Get in there, yep. No. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're rolling. So that's a win at the Rob Vegas Technology Centre. We've got these third-party screws that I got with those O-rings off eBay. Ice Viper, you've put up a fight, but you're back together, my friend. And you know what? As a special treat, here's your hat. Bang. Good times. Okay, so in case that wasn't the most completely thrilling piece of YouTube content you've ever seen, we have got some really spectacular news, which is that our friend, the Ice Viper, has his original accessories, which came with him and the vehicle, which is his knives. Curious choice, but you know, that's how he rolls. Yeah. Like, he does have a few other snow friends who he can play with in the snow. Maybe they throw snowballs at each other, or I'm not sure what they do out there. That's their business, and not mine to reason why, of course. But I'm chalking that up as a major win. because it was real cool when you got a vehicle and you got a driver, and he came with some cool stuff like that. It was part of the fun of assembling the set, and you'd get a cool figure and a cool uh, set of accessories, which just seemed like a real special sort of treat at the time. Ice Viper's cool because, and again, if I've got the name completely wrong and he's not an Ice Viper, let me know. His knives, which are kind of ninja style. Speaking of ninja style, it's Ninja Night on Monday. They peg into his legs, and that's a real cool feature. Not as cool, maybe not as cool as having a snowboard and being rad and extreme in the 90s. But yeah, that's a really cool feature. He drives the hell out of that ice tank. He's got a cool helmet. You take his helmet off, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm not messing around." So good times for everyone. You can sort of sit his helmet on his head like that too, which is a good look. He's got his knives, so don't go near him. Don't knock his drink over. And yeah, snowboarding. That's a win.
Alright, so Ice Viper is ready to roll. That is awesome. We've got his tank outside in the tub. That'll be on the cards for restoration soon. I'm pretty sure we've got all of the accessories and that's good to go. But wow, what a hell of an episode here on Assemble the Troops. Ice Viper's got his cool helmet. He's got his switchbladey thingies. He's got side knives. Let me know in the comments below what they are, because I've got no idea. Yeah, what a great episode. Of course, it is still bang. Cobra Convergence 5 for August 2020. So get your Cobra on. Head on over to hcc788.com for all of the awesome Cobra links. There is so much going on. It is such a fun time. It's got me off my butt to make all this stuff, and I shall continue to assemble the troops in the future. We've got a ton of awesome figures coming up. You will not believe what we find. It'll make your hair stand on end. Yeah, who knows, it might make my hair stand on end. That'd be a hell of a thing. But let's keep rolling with Cobra Convergence. Let's keep assembling those troops. Let's keep enjoying the hell out of how awesome these little action figures are, and the good times growing up with them, and playing with them, and yeah, let's get them back to their former glory and keep assembling those troops. In the interim, of course, yo Cobra, bang.